Welcome to Breezin with Bierman, the podcast, part of the Princetonian Now Media Group, and now on New Pod City out of Trenton, New Jersey. We're keeping it local. As always, our job is to educate, entertain, inform, and tell you what's trending, you my people. Please listen to Breezin with Bierman, the podcast on YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple, New Pod City, YouTube, and much, much more. Today's guest is a marketing, shall I say, genius, a promoter, and overused word, a people person. The Botox woman didn't come, but I'm glad to welcome Staci Barbati and Sabrina. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So I have to say my questions went a little bit off though. So what are we talking about right now then? I thought we can still talk about Botox, but what else?
Oh yeah. So Carla wants to walk in and talk about the home inspection business. And then we want to, Sabrina and I are starting our first female podcast for, it's called Homeschooled by Two Chicks.
I like that.
So we're going to be releasing that in the next couple of weeks, and we're going to have, what sections are we going to have in there?
So we're gonna do something about an educational segment where we're going to talk about things that the inspectors use, the different gadgets that they use, and why they use certain tools for certain parts of the inspection. We're going to have a little tea time chat. We're going to do some plugs about things that are going on in the community, whether it's a restaurant that opened or something new that's happening. We are also going to talk about our charities on a monthly basis and things that we're doing involving our charities that we support. We'll have like a little bit of a gossip thing going on about.
I love gossip. That's always important.
Good gossip, only good gossip about, things that are happening with a lot of the real estate agents locally, if there are any award winners or anything like that. So we really have like a big rounded out a variety of segments that we're going to do for the podcast. And we want to make it light and fun and something a little on the different side, because if you look up any kind of podcast revolving around home inspections, they tend to be a little on the dry side. So We're trying to make it a bit more fun and exciting for everyone.
Well, something accessible to everyone, right? I mean, so you got home inspection, you got gossip, you got real estate, you got charities locally and stuff, and that's universal. And stuff. Starting with home inspection, I mean, everyone needs one. Let's say I wanted to sell my house or buy a house. You get home inspection for what? To see electrical, bugs? What's it all about?
That's for Carlo to answer. Come on, Carlo.
So Carlo's here.
Hey, Adam.
What's up? I think I saw you yesterday. I walked by you. You were on a phone talking.
You know what? I was just going to say, I saw you yesterday walking by. You were going into Hamilton radio station.
Right. Well, tell me about home inspection. I mean, why do we need it? What's the cost? What do you look for?
So, the biggest reason to have a home inspection is to give peace of mind to the buyer, right? To the buyer, to the agent, to everybody involved, to make sure that the house is moving on into the hands of the buyer and it's in good condition, right? To make them feel safe in the home. When we're completing the home inspection, we look for everything from the exterior of the property, the roof, down to the basement. But most importantly, we're really looking for things that might cause damage to the home in the future, or it might be something that's already damaged in the home that might cause the house to be inhabitable. Right, so the biggest thing is structure in the home: plumbing, electric, HVAC system, your sewer line from the house to the street, your chimney system, depending on the age of the house, making sure there's no underground tanks. So those are really the things that we're looking for while we're at the home and completing the home inspection. But it would really be, for peace of mind, knowing that their family's going to be safe in the home.
Do you ever get caught between a rock and a hard place? Like someone's selling their home, they think it's in good shape, and you tell them, no, we got mold, it's going up the walls. I mean, do they try to refute that and want to not tell the buyer or something?
Sure. I mean, it happens a lot that we get stuck, and the best thing we could do is be honest with them. And the hardest thing for us to do is learn as a home inspector, is learning how to tell them bad news in a good way, right?
Right, exactly. People don't like to hear bad news. They want to leave, and they want to get on with their life. And you tell them, no, you got rodents, corpses of rats in between your walls, or mold. I mean, in the basement.
or courses of humans, but it's not happened yet. You know?
Have you ever run into that though? Have you ever found things that you shouldn't have found, or?
We find a lot of different things that we shouldn't have found. You know, some things that we could say here, but some things we can't. One of my inspectors found an urn in an attic from a past lover that she divorced.
Oh my
And
God.
it was all legal. Don't worry, it was all legal.
Sounds like a murder mystery at the beginning of one, right?
Yeah, she got remarried, and she didn't know what to do with the ashes, so she stuck it up in the attic, and we found them. So
got you. I guess I got
memories.
Now we have the Botox. I'll wrap it up with you. You were great. We have a time commitment, but you were great. You were fun. You were articulate. Yeah, and I guess everyone should invest in home inspection. It's what you have to do it, right?
100%, Adam.
But thank you very much.
All right, it was good seeing you, bud.
I guess we go to Botox.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Christina.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Christina.
This is a potpourri of everything. We have a new podcast. We have home inspection. Now we have Christina.
Yes, I'm Christina. Nice to meet you.
No, Christina, you're Botox to the stars.
I guess, yes. I guess you could say that. I have
Say yes. We want good ratings. Yes.
Yeah.
J.Lo stopped by yesterday. No, Oprah likes you. Okay, so who do you Botox to? I mean, what's going on? I mean, I have some questions about Botox because I prepared for this one. But
Your favorite people, Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Jersey Shore. Oh,
Yes,
wow.
We've seen the New Jersey Housewives. We've seen some of the Jersey Shore cast members. And yeah, we see a lot of people in New Jersey, a load of women from North to South Jersey. And now we have our mobile sprinter. So we kind of travel all over New Jersey and try to service as much as possible.
Mobile sprinter. You sprint to the, it sounds like it's an emergency.
Yeah.
But if you could name names, if you're allowed, like who on the Jersey Shore, if you're allowed to name names, was that like a private HIPAA thing?
Yes, we have had Michael Sorrentino. We've had Lauren Sorrentino. I don't know if you guys remember Joey Camasta, who was like Snooki's best friend on the show. Yeah. He was funny. At one point, we saw JWoww. Other than the Jersey Shore, we have serviced the Jonas Brothers and I think Kevin Jonas's wife. We've seen New Jersey Housewives like Teresa Giudice. There's a couple others that I'm probably not remembering, but yeah.
Before we get to what they get and what Botox, I have some questions. Anything, were they nice, friendly, divas?
Yeah, honestly,
deviants?
all are very nice.
Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
I really don't have any juice.
No attitude?
No divas or anything like that. They were actually very nice and pleasant, and kind of what you see is what you get on screen and in person. So we were just happy to work with them. They were happy to work with us. And yeah.
What do they get though? I mean, this is a business, right? They're doing it for a business reason. What kind of Botox do you do and how much here's some of my questions. What is Botox? What's the difference between a good Botox and a bad one, filler, collagen, all that kind of stuff? And what do the stars want?
So yeah, a very common thing people ask is, what is Botox? Botox is a medication that we put in the muscles of the forehead, unibrow, and around the eyes to get rid of wrinkling. And that's why it's so popular, because you go in, you get a few shots, and you don't have wrinkles for about 3 to 4 months. You look younger, you look refreshed. Everybody's price is different, depends on how many units, wrinkles you have, your age. You know, Botox could be as low as $200-300 and go all the way up to $600-700. Depends on the person, which is so important. When we see patients, we examine them, we do a consultation, tell them how many units they'll think, and then we kind of try to work with them as best as possible. But that's what the craze is with Botox. It's basically like the fountain of youth. If people could put it in their water bottles, they would. But yeah, that's basically what Botox is. You've probably heard of something called filler injections as well.
What is filler? Yeah, what is it though?
Yeah, great question. Filler is a gel-like material, kind of like, think of like Jell-O, that we put in different parts of the face. I'm sure you've seen lip fillers. People get plump lips. People get filled in their laugh lines or their puppet lines. Sometimes now we've done their cheeks to elevate them. You know, our practice, Sperling Dermatology, we really like to give the natural aesthetic look. Patients sometimes will get scared because on the screen or on celebrities and red carpets, they'll see a botched kind of overdone face.
That's what I'm talking about. Some people look like mummies, or just it's overdone, it's exaggerated. It's like they have some disease if their face is growing in the wrong direction.
Unfortunately, it happens, and it's out there where patients get kind of addicted and want more and more and more. And luckily at our place, we sometimes will tell patients, nope, enough, because it's going to start to look distorted in a way, and then it's not something that we're going to want you walking around with. So
you want integrity. You want integrity, though. You don't want people looking bad.
Yeah, it's our brand, and we stand behind our brand and our look. So it's really important for us.
We started late, and my producer's saying we have to wrap it up because of Zoom time. But your name again, please,
my name is Christina. I'm a board certified physician assistant from Sperling Dermatology. We have 3 practices in New Jersey: Montclair, Florham Park, and Red Bank. And we are the #1 body contouring practice in the nation. So we shape patients' bodies the way that so fat reduction, cellulite, skin tightening. And then I do a lot of facial cosmetics. So if you guys are ever in the area and want to hit us up, definitely hit us up.
How am I looking?
You're
actually looking good, Adam.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. We have to get back to our main stars, and then I have to wrap it up, I'm being told. But thank you for coming on.
Sign off. It was nice.
You're delightful to talk to.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Staci and Sabrina, I want to, again, you guys were great. It's a potpourri. I thought what's going to be so much to choose from. Anything you want to say again about, you want to promote or say anything, or in your new podcast, of course, before we sign off?
No, just, we hope that people start watching it. We're listening, whatever. And we're just trying to make light of this in this time of COVID. But, no, I think that's about it about that. Do you have anything?
That's it. Homeschooled by 2 chicks. Probably within the next few weeks, we're going to start launching our first podcast. So
where is it going to be displayed? SoundCloud, Spotify, just on your own? How are you going to market it?
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of them. It's going to be YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, probably Spotify. We're getting all that tuned in now. But, we'll be out there. I'll let you know. And when Christina comes to my house with the Botox bus, you need to come do a live podcast from there.
Yeah, I meant to you had a party. The last time I talked to you and the singer, I just forgot her name. I was going to come to your party, but I got sick. Yeah, I like to come down and hopefully COVID will, I'll wear a mask and everything.
Yeah.
Well, this is.
And that's why I haven't seen my Pauly D because of COVID.
I was going to get into Paula D questions and everything, but I know you're anyway. Anyway, this has been Breezin with Bierman, the podcast. We've had Staci Barbati and Sabrina. We've talked about Botox, a new podcast, and home inspection. It's been great. It's been a lot. I have to watch this to process everything. Thank you very much.
thanks.
Bye, Adam.
Bye.